So you were looking for something to listen to, and you ended up here. What's up? My name is Ethan, and I'm the host of the show. Over the past 25 years, I've had a wild group of people walk through my tattoo shop and tell me some of the craziest stories you would never hear unless you were sitting in that chair. I've invited a few of these maniacs to join me and talk about everything, anything, and nothing. Whether it's about UFOs, aliens, food, conspiracies, or whatever, you're sure to be entertained and probably get a laugh out of it. Or you're going to think we're a bunch of nut jobs and never come back again. Either way, you're here with us now, so sit back, relax, hit cruise control, and enjoy the ride. Welcome to the Tat and Chat Podcast. Okay, since you guys are so chatty today, we got to get this mic rolling. What the hell's going on?
What's up?
Welcome to the Tat and Chat Podcast.
It's hockey night in Montreal.
Is it?
That's what's happening.
What's hockey?
Hockey is a wonderful sport that us Canadian invented. It's two teams and
is that true?
some sticks on ice.
The Canadians actually invented
Listen,
it?
Frenchie, I'm pretty sure it was invented by America. Okay, I'm pretty sure America invented hockey.
You can check
just like a whole lot of other stuff.
Where's
No,
E-Town?
America did not invent hockey.
That's
they
right.
just perfected it.
Yeah, we just got really, we just got better at it.
Shit.
That was
You know,
blasphemy.
you know, there's a professional hockey player from our area, Ogdensburg.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Funny story. I met the guy, and then my husband introduced me to him. He was so happy. The guy comes from Ogdensburg. He's like, can I say his name?
Go ahead.
He's like, here's Jimmy Howard, and he's a famous goalie for the Red Wings of Detroit. And then I'm such a Montreal fan. And I go to him, and I'm like, I'm a Carey Price fan. Nice to meet you. Boom. It was like, ooch, why did I do it? I couldn't say nice to meet you. No, I had to be rude. French.
What's
That-
Price
that-
doing these days?
Frenchie 101.
They even have him up in the box.
Listen, he's cheering for the team.
Cheering, yeah.
So we
Probably still
actually, I'm
getting paid.
talking. I'm friends with one of his good friends, and I've
Yes.
known Jimmy a long time, but I'm actually trying to get him on the podcast. So
That would be epic.
but we might not have you on that day, just in case. I'm just kidding.
wouldn't.
I'm just kidding.
wouldn't.
So
Listen, I was born on an ice rink.
so here we
Can't do
are,
this to me.
Just have to
Renee
buy
being crazy,
Yes,
Josh, and we have a special guest tonight.
well, not special, but
you are.
It's John Sovie Ii.
Yeah.
John Sovie Ii.
second.
And we have the
So he's a guy,
Dude.
Yep,
and
I
as of now
believe.
he has a beard.
I gotta say, I gotta give Ethan a little bit of credit. When I met Ethan, I didn't have a beard,
Oh,
and he inspired me a little bit to
For
grow
sure.
a beard.
Oh God.
And then like a year later, do you remember I showed up and you're like,
So
what are you
emotional.
doing?
Stop.
You looked at me, you were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, we're shooting again together, so I figured I'd have a beard for you.
And the only reason why we did that is because
You have ugly faces.
in case I had to
Make
do
up for dudes.
in case I had to do something,
I'm sorry.
he'd be the one. I'm like, okay, run in front of that car. Ah, stop, John, run in front of that car.
Yeah, I was a body double. I was a
Body double.
Yeah, but it doesn't work
Really?
annmore because my beard's longer.
oh.
I keep cutting it down. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I'm kind
summertime.
of growing my hair out. I actually just little
all around.
a little
Show it to the camera.
a little
Little
good
peach fuzz.
I actually my wife's been busting my chops because I was like starting to get like hair envy, and I was like, I saw a Bosley commercial, and I was seriously considering going to get my head
What the hell's
stapled.
Bosley?
Are you kidding me?
Where
right
they
now?
staple your
That's
hair
the
in,
hair plug?
and then I was gonna
Hair
grow,
graphic?
and then I was gonna grow it all out, all long.
Like
I was gonna be like,
Fabio style.
I just want to be like, so
Fabio.
John, tell us about the things that you do. I want to be twirling. Like, see, Renee's doing it. I'm jealous.
You're a fucking chia pet.
You know how
Chia.
in Deadpool and Wolverine, he had like the fake hair, like
We stapled it on?
Yeah, it was like
I could do that. I could staple on just like Deadpool.
It's very graphic.
So-
Horrible, gory.
So John,
Love it.
Yes.
I've known for how long now? Probably 7 years, 8
3
years.
or 4 days at least.
So we met because I wanted to make a movie,
Ooh.
and John wanted to make a movie and does make movies, and
movie
we just
making.
happened to live in the same area. And someone said, you got to meet this guy, John Sovie. And I'm like a writer and director. I don't do the camera stuff. And John is the camera
That's what I
guy.
do. Yep.
And I remember I saw something he did a long time ago, and I was like, man, I got to meet this guy. And I remember when I met you with my buddy, he's like, I don't know.
I
He's like,
didn't have
he's-
a beard.
He's kind of
No
weird.
beard.
He's kind of
No
a dick.
beard.
I'm like, I think I'm going to work with this guy.
Oh, kind of a dick.
Love it.
And
Thanks, dude.
and he wasn't vibing, but I instantly vibed. I tell you that
What do
every
you
time
mean
I
I
see
wasn't
him.
vibing?
He wasn't vibing. No, my
Maybe
buddy
he-
wasn't vibing with you.
Oh.
I liked you.
Turner wasn't?
No, I can't remember who it was.
You
There was
can't
someone
throw him
I
under the
I
brought.
was
bus.
gonna say
Can
me
you
and
do
Turner
it?
are like.
No, Turner loves you. I can't
Yeah.
remember who. I came with somebody. I was with
You
somebody.
have to kind of be at least a little bit of a dick
have
if
to be
you're
a
a
dick.
cameraman, right?
No, you have to be confident.
Yeah.
It's like cocky and confidence. It's a
but
fine
it comes
line.
across as being a dick.
It's all
sometimes.
about the same,
He's
right?
confident.
A hipster
All
prick.
about the same body
I'm a
part.
prick.
How many dudes have you met that want to make a movie? Is okay, another fucking guy that wants to make a movie. Okay, so this is what, And,
Yeah.
But I'm the guy that wanted to really make a movie.
Yep.
And I did. I mean, we did. We made a bunch of things together and stuff. But
Yep.
and
Yep.
John's done a lot of cool shit though.
Once in a while.
He's
It's been a minute.
but you did a documentary, The Perfect Bid. You filmed that with some guys.
I filmed some of it. Yeah.
Yep. So some of that.
Some of the interviews, like Perfect Bid. It's about. You want me to give you the
you
rundown
can
on
run
it?
it down if you want.
Price is Right. Kind of a nice guy named Theodore, really intelligent. I believe he does like makes the standardized tests for the state of Jesus. I can't remember what state, but he's really intelligent, and he fell in love with The Price is Right. I don't know when Bob Barker got on, and he started memorizing all the prices because he noticed.
Oh
that-
my gosh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
It's
he
awesome.
noticed that like each week it was the same prizes.
I'm
So he-
such a fan of the show.
So I mean, he got so insane with it. He had spreadsheets. He made a video game for himself to practice and stuff. Like his goal was to get on and cut up. So he goes to the show, I think like 37 times. Don't quote me. It's been a minute.
That's crazy.
And again, I shot a few of the interviews. So I didn't live with it for a year like the director does. So some of my facts.
You were turning
might not be
knobs, making
right.
sure it looked good.
Yeah, I do yes, I do image quality as well. That's kind of my thing. Is I'm a bit pretentious about how things look.
But
Except
that's good.
myself.
I think you look great.
So
Nice beard. I
yeah.
agree.
Hey, well, that's inspired by Ethan.
I know.
So where was I going?
You said that you were
37
sitting there.
times.
Yep.
He went to Price is Right 37 times. Sat in the crowd and he got to know the people that worked there. And on the shows, he would yell out the bids for the contestants. Like
An asshole. I love him.
Well, those
So-
everybody people that do crowd.
$1.
Do
yeah, but
2,500.
they'd start figuring
Yeah,
out.
but when it's 24:32, you listen to that
That's
guy.
the guy.
Yeah, and he would tell people in line like, "Hey, this is my thing," and they're like, "Yeah, for sure, right? This is my thing
Yeah.
too. I want to be on Price is Right." They didn't realize this guy was like
For sure.
Rain Man of Price is Right.
Wow.
So he'd get up and they figure it out, and he'd start calling out the prices, and it'd be ding, 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 perfect bid, ding, 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 another perfect bid. And he did get on the show.
Did he do get on twice or something like that?
He got on, like called down and Theodore, come on down, and
So the
and
You're
he,
the next contestant on.
and he failed. He failed at the wheel, so he didn't get to the showcase showdown because I guess he probably should have made himself.
Practice the wheel.
He should have made a wheel at home in practice.
You know, there's someone there holding the brake and like kind of slowing it down, speeding it up, right? There's got to be some sort of like.
Well, you learn this in the documentary. Like that's kind of the producer's gig. They would get. I don't know if it's still the same. Like now the show sucks. They got Drew Carey running it. And
I never
it's-
watched it with him.
It's
I've
so,
seen it in
it's
passing.
so soulless. There's no soul to it. It's not what it used to be.
no.
He's kind of arrogant though. He's up there. He's like, yeah.
He's always been arrogant.
He's like,
yeah.
I'm so
When he-
good.
When he took the job, he was like, I've never watched The Price is Right. It's like, come on, bro. You were never sick. Stayed home from school. You never watched The Price is
It's
Right.
impossible. I don't believe
Yeah,
him.
so
I call
he's-
him out.
Yeah,
Liar.
he's full of shit. He's a robot or whatever, a clone or whatever the fuck he is.
That's funny you say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I say a lot. of
I
things.
was gonna bring that up. I actually was just
Love it.
I was just reading an article about that
Yep.
about like all these people in Hollywood are clones and stuff, and they started cloning people supposedly and changing them out and adding them to like cities and villages and.
I got a
communities.
quick one for you. Remember we used to talk about Star Wars,
Yeah.
and I would say Star Wars and the similarity of things, right?
E.T.
Well, did you see how it's come out that the CIA was using the 23andMe database and the Ancestry one to look for people with alien DNA? Have you seen that? It's legit.
Did I
It's
tell you
released.
that's my
It's a
story?
real fucking
That's
story.
my movie.
Okay, well, it's real. And so, well, the stories are out now.
God damn it.
Look it up online,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
Damn
Like,
it. He says great
Don't
lines.
don't take anything that I say. Get online and look it up. And if you don't, I really don't give a shit.
Dude, that's the story for the girl
Yeah, but so
Remember we filmed the girl?
So maybe you got to change the story a bit because now it's real.
Fuck, that's the whole story.
So, but it's just, but what it is, it's just they're seeking out the Jedis, right?
Well,
So-
that's what the story. So the
and that's
story
what's-
was
did you do 23andMe?
no, I never did, but it doesn't matter
Did
because
you do
I did
23andMe?
the ancestry one. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're on a list. If you're
Yeah.
half Jedi, if you're half a reptile or whatever, you're on a list.
I didn't do it either, but I shop at Forever 21.
We know.
You're fucked. I really don't know what list you'd be on for that.
what about
A
it?
different one.
Yeah.
It's the Predator.
Not one you
Dun,
want.
dun, dun.
If it's
So-
21, if 21
So my
makes you
story,
a predator, that's
my
crazy.
story was for the girl. The reason why they're after the girl is because if you went and got a DNA test, someone was watching it and they kept saying, "Oh yeah, do this. It's for you. You're going to find out your heritage. You just find out if you had someone had
Can I
cancer
interject a little bit?
or whatever." Yeah, go ahead.
Just click on the link below and sign this NDA and not steal his movie idea.
yeah,
Like,
but
don't lay it all out here, bro.
but that was the base of it. Was that?
Yeah. Well, it's real, right? Like you were just tapping into.
The real deal.
We only have 12 listeners, and our listeners that are interested in
We
making a
actually have
movie,
more than that.
You don't
Our-
know who those 12 are.
the
though.
listeners that
I
are interested
listen
in
each-
making a movie can't talk their wife into bringing in a cameraman. So
Yeah, that's probably,
those
so-
movies are on the cell phone.
So like
He's still in. He'll go. He'll do the project.
I don't know what the truth is with Josh because he told me last time I remember when I was editing. He said, "Yeah, for our 1 million followers." I'm like, 1 million followers?
Yeah, but
Holy
we
shit."
lost
and
a
now
few.
Now he says we have 12. And I'm
You
like,
went
wait,
from 1 million
we
to
have
12?
Yeah, we
that's
lost a
because you
few.
announced that was going to be the guest.
God
I
damn it!
told you don't do that.
We didn't tell anybody.
You're supposed to like
It was
my
a
camera
secret.
feed's supposed to be broken.
It was a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, I was just picking a number. I didn't want to be over, like because we're talking about prices, right? I
So-
didn't want to be over the number.
So the perfect
So I
bit.
picked
So
12.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I don't want to give the whole thing away, but like, he keeps going back to the show.
I'm dying.
It turns into a scandal. He helps a guy like get the perfect bid, like in the showcase showdown.
Okay.
And the producers shut the show down for 20 minutes because it's the new producers with Drew Carey.
Oh.
And so they shut the show down and they're trying to investigate like how is this like this is
Is this the
sabotage.
new show you're
Science.
talking about that's on
It's-
like Netflix or something?
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's probably
Okay.
still is. It's called Perfect Bid. It's a quick watch. It's good.
The perfect bid. Dude,
so
I
what-
love the prices right.
What was I? So
I thought
the
this was
producer
something-
thing. They get a certain amount of money for the week. Like say, all right, we're going to give away $500,000 in prizes this week, and that's that. So the producer's kind of picking the games as the show goes along, based on what's being won and what's being lost.
Really?
And the producers like they came up with a game, so they know like this one is a certain percentage of winners. This one's a higher percentage of winners. So if they get like uptight to the budget, like they got to put the hard games out so less people win. So they are kind of, if not, they go over their budget for the week.
Bring on the Plinko.
And the scandal was like the producers were flipping out when this guy Theodore
For sure.
helped everybody on the show. Everybody won because they knew he was yelling out the prices and they were all like ding 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 perfect bid, ding ding ding. He helped everybody fucking win. And then the producer's sitting there looking and it's like wait, this is one show and we've blown through our budget for the week. This is
Wow.
impossible. They're cheating.
How will we
Yeah.
ever make it when our freaking
Yeah,
$1 billion a month?
they've
that
been
we make?
cheating for years, like scamming it. Now
Yeah.
like, wait, someone's on to us.
He scammed the scammers. It's like it's like the casino. Like they're only slot machines are only set to pay off a certain percentage
Yeah.
of the money that's taken in. So
Maybe
they always
don't
come
pay
out on
Drew
top.
Carey $100 million a year, and you'll
Oh,
be
that
able to
guy
pay a
sucks,
few more
man. He
customers.
sucked the soul right out of that show. If you watch the documentary, you'll hear all this stuff I'm saying. I'm not giving you any behind the scenes
Yeah.
type
So-
info.
so-
It's all in the documentary.
So the perfect bid. It's on. I think it's on Netflix.
It probably
right?
is. Yeah.
Amazon,
That's
all that
nice.
shit.
If not, you can find it on other shit. Yeah.
But
YouTube.
But you've been filming, doing shit for a long time. You made a movie back in the day. That one movie that I saw.
Yeah.
Sledge.
Yeah. That's terrible. Yeah.
That's yeah, but that's
No.
still it's still.
it is what it
you
is.
start,
Right.
it got me motivated to like I got to meet this guy
Yeah.
because it was like we were kind of going in that direction together.
Yeah.
But you did a lot of music videos for people.
Yep. A lot of rap, hip hop.
Like who are some of the artists you've worked for?
We don't have to get into that shit. do we?
What?
I mean, it is what it.
Will Smith. He
I didn't
worked
know.
with
I
Will-
didn't look.
he
I
worked
didn't work with Will Smith. I didn't
Salt
work.
and
I'm just
pepper.
I
kidding.
did not work with Will Smith.
You got too much hair for him.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how he
Maybe
likes
not.
it.
I shot some for Jet Life. It's a record label, under a director named C.J. Wallace. So if you look them up, there's a lot of the who's who of rap,
Yeah.
and I got around a little bit there.
Dude, Dude, rap
do I-
videos are nice.
Yeah. Do I have another
You did-
documentary out though?
you did, like-
oh yeah, I got Potty Town out too.
Oh, Potty Town.
Yeah, if you're from the area, the toilets in Potsdam, a guy, director of that, Morgan Elliott, did that with him. Check that out. That never made it to Netflix. Could it? Should it? I mean, it should have. It's
right?
it's kooky enough.
It's on like
And
Amazon
and
stuff, right?
it's little guy. What's that?
It's on Amazon though. You can get
Yeah,
you can rent
yeah,
it.
yeah. And it's little guy versus the government. So, there's some of that. If anybody saw that, what was it called? Tread, where the guy builds the killdozer and then just
yeah.
starts demolishing the town. Did you
Those
guys see
fights
that
are always
documentary?
good.
What, you did that?
I
I
love
didn't
when the
fucking do
man
that. No.
stands
I was
up
like,
for
that's
himself.
awesome.
No,
I
I'm
love
just
that
saying it's
documentary.
kind of it's in that vein. If it was like if the Tread movie was a documentary,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, if it was a comedy.
Yeah.
Because it's like this guy
Potty
gets
Town,
screwed
right?
over by the town, pushed around every corner.
Yes.
Oh, like
I do.
Walking Tall.
Potsdam.
What's that?
Like Walking Tall.
No, but
Yeah.
you-
What's Walking Tall?
No, no.
well, there's
with
a
The
couple
Rock.
of them, but The Rock
Oh, okay.
goes back to his town. There's a casino. He smashes shit up
Yeah.
because he's unhappy.
The
with way they run
original's
it.
terrible. You ever seen the original?
No, who's
It's
in
terrible.
that? That's like the 70s, right?
Yeah, it's bad.
I
watch
I
The one of the Rock's pretty good though.
Yeah, I like that one.
like
but
that.
Potty Town is about Potsdam, like the guy with the toilet.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's been telling me this story for years, and I'm like, really? I don't know. Huh? I guess she's right.
Yeah, he just got sick of it, and he just started playing because they wouldn't let him do stuff. And he's like, "Well, screw you." They wouldn't give him permits. And
They
all
cost him
this shit.
$600,000. Dunkin' Donuts wanted to put a Dunkin' Donuts on his property,
That's crazy.
and there's a lot of. If you watch the documentary, I don't want to get into it. Like I know a lot of the people involved.
Politics.
Some of the people are
is
my,
harsh.
I would call friends or
yeah.
acquaintances, and Morgan does a good job at presenting the information on both sides, right to the point of like local people that are interviewed in it. Like it's equal. It's I don't remember how many interviews are in it, but say there's 20, there's 10 positive. Like say, hey, we like the toilets, we like what he's doing, and then there's 10 negative saying, fuck the toilets, man. This guy's nuts. He needs to get rid of them. It's ruining my property values. I mean, there's arguments. There's a lot of arguments
For both sides.
for and against. I mean, the main thing for is stand up for yourself.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Most towns are ran by a good old boys club.
Yep.
And it's them and their buddies that profit off everything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
anybody that wants to try to get in and profit on anything,
Don't get me
you're
going.
shut down.
Ogden's rough.
And that's kind of the theme of the documentary. Like that's the theme of the Tread documentary. That's where I say
Frat
it's kind of in the similar vein, except Potty Town. Like you get a lot of good laughs.
Yeah.
You know, like you drive into the town and all you see is toilets. And it's a lovely
hilarious.
town.
Tread
it's
is
a
sad.
very pretentious town. Potsdam's a very pretentious town.
It's not like it's like just a bunch of broken, shit covered, stained toilets. I
No.
mean,
Flower
he puts-
pots.
Yeah, he makes.
Yep.
There's flowers in them. They look. I mean, they're toilets, and
Yeah.
they're as good as a toilet can look.
But
you know?
the town that has Clarkson and it's got Potsdam.
yeah, no, I
State,
get
it's
it.
got
got
artsy
Crane.
town.
Sucks, man.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Preppy.
but that's
yeah.
what happens. That
Yeah.
he's allowed to do it. He can do it. He can do it. What he wants.
He can do what he wants, and that's what he exercised, right? And the
Correct.
town we show in the documentary, the town did not follow the rules, and so in the end, he won the lawsuit. I don't know if that. I don't think we get that conclusion in the documentary. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
I was talking
I
to.
think that the conclusion was afterwards. like
I've never
what
watched
happened
a
in court.
documentary.
The town and
I'll
him went to
have to.
court, and it was a First Amendment. It turned into a First Amendment issue.
I'll have to
He-
watch
he
it on the
claimed it was
toilet.
art.
toilets are
tonight.
still there. They've been there as long as I can remember.
That's-
the whole time. Yeah,
that might be on
here.
Amazon. You might have to pay for it. I'm sorry. Like if you do,
No.
but that's part of it. Like you got to pay us artists because
That's how we survive.
Everybody's
Because
robbing
it is.
us.
So here's something I wanted to kind of talk with you about. How do you feel about yourself with all of this new AI technology? Like, look at us, the kind of cameras that we're using and stuff like that.
Renee's not
And
even
it's
real.
Inside, okay.
She's a hologram.
And yes, so even in shows that we're starting to catch a glimpse of those cameras, like in scenes and stuff like that. So
It's not even the cameras. A lot of the shows you're watching are AI scripts right now.
correct. So
It's funny. So like every time I write a script and I hand to some of my people that are in the biz, I send it to them. They're like, "Oh, you gotta clean this, gotta do this, do this." And I have some friends that are writing scripts that are so clean and so good, and the punctuation so perfect. I'm like, "Hey, man, it looks like AI." And some of them take
Yes.
offense when I say that. I'm like, I don't fix my
too good
punctuation,
now.
but you want to know what's funny? I don't fix that shit, and I don't think I'm gonna now because you know what? It's now you
It
know
shows
I
the
wrote it.
You did
print.
it.
If
Yeah.
if I put the or X or something like that, I mean I clean up basic stuff. But if there's too much of a gap and I didn't use the right comma, you know,
You can
or
do
right
that on AI
semicolon.
too, because you just tell AI, "Hey,
To fix
No.
fuck up the
stuff.
punctuation,"
No.
and they'll fuck up the
Yeah.
punctuation.
It could, but like you can tell, like the way I write kind of like
There is a style of writing that's the truth about what you're saying.
Well, like because of my flaws, that's what makes it human and makes it real. And because the way I describe things, sometimes I kind of skip a little bit in the description. AI gets it kind of weird, but they just pull from other things. So
You're more writing a scene that you're watching in your head.
yeah,
So you're just you're trying to jot down what the dialogue is, what's happening between the people.
what's interesting is when we did Elvis Helvig, the pilot for the little TV show
What's that?
That-
Never heard of it.
that we might switch into. So John worked with me on a few different things. We did Severance Mountain a couple years ago.
Yep.
That's on
That's
Amazon.
out. You can watch that.
You can
Yep.
rent that on Amazon stuff.
Pretty cheap too.
And,
It's only like
I put it cheap on purpose.
$19.
I think I sold it for $10 and rented it for $4. I did that because I thought, you know, if someone's bored, that
I bought it a long time ago. I can't remember
Dude,
how much
movies
it
are
was.
so expensive right now. Like I'm watching, I want to rent a movie. Sometimes they're $14.99. I'm like,
Yes.
that's bull. I mean, I know they're spending a lot of money on it, but when I
But
know it just
still.
made, when I made a movie cost $180 million to make, and it made $400 million at the box office, and now they want to charge me $29 to rent it.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
24 to rent it, 29 to buy it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to buy it. you know,
Yep.
so
Yep.
but so I
That's
kept
the game.
I kept it low because I thought I keep it low. I know I'm not going to make any money off it, or at least for a while. But it hopefully it'll start to it'll be easier for someone to afford, especially the way shit's going now with the cost of everything. Like I'm looking for the
Yes.
cheaper shit, you know. So, but we
I
did.
got an AI rant when you're ready though. I didn't mean to interrupt
I'm
you, but-
going to finish the AI thing. So,
Yeah.
so we did Elvis Helvig. So I hired a kid out of Mexico, who's Elijah Winfrey. His name is, and or not is it Elijah Pryor. Elijah Winfrey is an actor kid from Messina.
Yeah.
Elijah Pryor is from Mexico, and he creates his own models. So he made a mountain for us, a volcano, and he like mapped it all out, made this shit go in, and it looks really good. And the kid's got a lot of potential. He's done stuff for video games like Star Trek and all this stuff. And I found him on Fiverr, and the kid's awesome. We communicate all the time. We have a 3D printable map now for a 3D printer, so we can print the main spaceship if we want to. So
Nice.
I gotta find. I should buy a 3D.
How do you
printer,
not have a 3D printer?
but I just haven't.
Oh,
got,
shit,
I
you
got
have-
too much shit. That's why.
Well, like that's
So I haven't got a 3D.
you
but,
could like in the
Yep.
props and the amount of props that you make. Like
well,
it's
that's what I'm
kinda-
gonna do. I'm gonna
it's kinda
hand paint it.
dumbfounded, yeah.
I'm gonna hand paint it because I'd like to try to do I'd like to try to do an old school Star Wars, print it big,
Yep.
and then do old school Star Wars
Adventures,
where we
yep.
film it and stuff. But anyway, I used him to do it, and and because AI would be easy. I could buy a program for $500 fucking bucks or
Yeah.
whatever. I could just say, "Hey, make me a spaceship. Change this, change that," and then I could have this thing. And I see people doing it all the time, and like it looks cool. Like for sci-fi spaceship, I mean, it looks
like shit.
But what I'm saying is, when you start to look at it, you start to realize the flaws. It doesn't get this.
Yes.
Things look too smooth. Things look weird. Then all of a sudden, now all just feels the same. Like the first couple times I saw AI stuff, I'm like, oh, what? It was like watching a new animation, right? It was like, oh, this is weird and interesting, but freaky. But now it's just like, fuck that. My
Too
kids
much.
are anti-AI. So we hired Elijah, and we filmed a lot of stuff ourselves, and we built those sets and all that. And yet at first at the film festivals, we weren't getting necessarily all the traction I was hoping. I was like, oh shit, whatever. But now in this last couple months, as AI is like really making a push in like
Yeah.
the artistic world, we're entering a lot of independent festivals and festivals that are respected, and we've gotten into quite a few of them. And I think we're in there during the shift right now. So what's happening is we are. I think people are respecting the fact that we put hard work into it. We built sets. We built a fucking 30-foot spaceship in my
that's
backyard.
Yes, people
Like-
appreciate that.
And the only special effects we have, a kid created
We
on his
appreciate
computer.
Exactly.
crazy people.
not AI.
And so I think there's like something, something awesome about those old movies and the old
it
Star
is. It
Wars.
brings nostalgia.
and
it all looks better.
I
all
think
practical.
within
Why-
us.
like Star
don't know.
Wars episode 1, 2, and 3. Like,
Bro.
it's kind of okay, but like it's all green screen. Looks so fucking fake. The reason why I
It's
like The
too
Force
much.
Awakens, and even though I don't love that block, is because The Force Awakens, they still used real shit. It felt a little more like
They still killed Star Wars.
they did, but it's still it had promise for a minute. Like at first, when it was, I was like, okay, and it felt like they were using sets and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
there's aspects to it.
So
They did
I
well.
don't know. So that's part of the pitch.
The only AI I really hate is the school pictures. Like you pay a freaking small fortune for your kid's school picture, and it comes and they look terrible. I think they look terrible. They're like too perfect. My kid's
They're
like, I don't
horrible.
look like that. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Every kid's wearing makeup.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, my acne. It's gone.
Wow, I didn't have acne that day. That's weird because I've had it for like a year.
AI in filmmaking comes down to what we were talking about with The Price is Right and Drew Carey, soul.
Yeah.
There's no soul in it. So to me, as an artist, it's you want to use it as a tool. I mean, if you've done any kind of research, that's kind of what everybody's kind of leaning towards is like
Keeping the soul alive.
yeah, but and have AI do the annoying stuff. Like for instance, when you got to do deliveries for a film, holy shit, right? Well, if you could just here's some documents, AI, I need this, and this, and it spits it all out for you.
That's handy.
That's making your filmmaking like it needs to be used as a tool to make things better, faster for you, but you still no art, no soul, no good film. But I'm sorry, but
It's
the
true.
majority. Here's the problem: the majority of people walking around aren't really working with a soul at the moment. So does AI take off and they gravitate to that? Like, does AI films take off? And everybody's like, oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. When you've got 7 out of 10 people's a fucking robot at this point, and I'm probably being generous with that.
Yeah.
Well,
7 out of 10 people walking down the street are running a fucking script.
dude,
Every day. They're NPCs.
me and Julia went to Taco Bell the other day. She's looking in. She's like, that person's walking in circles. I'm like, what? I looked in there, and there was someone walking around a square. Like, they must have
That could have been food poisoning at
14
Taco
by
Bell.
14 tiles. No, there was an employee, and they just kept walking in the square. I'm like, they're still walking in the square. And we were there for probably 5 minutes because it took fucking ever to get our food. And they just kept walking in the square and not looking up. I'm like, that's an NCP.
We were there 5
NPC,
minutes it took us to get our food.
NPC.
5
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
100%.
And I'm like, wait, what is happening? So now that person,
I wasn't even hungry when I got
that person leaves and says, man, I got an idea
Let's go.
for a movie. Like, this alien thing happens. And then I know people, I'm not going to mention any names. I know people that just spit shit in there and they'll send me little clips and shit. Someone that we've worked with took one of, I gave them a little screen recording of a clip because they wanted to use it for their reel from something that we filmed. And they wanted it to be a pinch longer. They threw it into AI and said, can you add 2 seconds onto this? And I watched, I'm like,
You couldn't tell.
well, I could tell because I knew the scene because I fucking edited it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
just
yeah,
like you could
yeah,
tell.
yeah, you know every
and it looked
frame.
weird, but
Yeah.
it looked odd, like it looked
worked.
kind of good. I was like, wow, this is fucked up. And I thought that worked for me because it was a little bit longer of a walk, and he just wanted an extra couple seconds.
That's the
right?
tool aspect I'm talking
Exactly.
about.
So
Yeah.
to me, I was kind of like on the fence. I was like, I was like, is this fucking bad? But I thought, well, if we're filming, the camera moves and everything's great, but then there's someone standing there, I'll throw it in there. Can you get rid of that guy at the fucking boom? And then
Yeah,
just get rid of him.
boom.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or if you
That's
want,
what he
to
was
sync
just
some music
saying,
up
the
to
smooth
something, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
Can, if it needs to be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter.
Did you see some of the AI shit they were doing at first? They said this was all made with AI, and it showed like a car chase through a city. It was like the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
And it was doing all this shit, and I'm like, wow, this looks fucking. You could, if you look at it, you can tell it's fake. And being a camera guy, you can see that shit. But from like that fight scene with fucking Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, you ever watch that one?
To a degree, like
It's-
there's moments where I can suspend disbelief, which is a problem. What
It's
that
weird.
means is it looks like it looks like
When
those
they're-
2 guys are going at it. It looks like a top end Hollywood
But you
budget.
know from experience.
But if you didn't know, you could it's getting to the point where you can suspend disbelief. But the stories are all going to be, there's only so many stories that can be told. So like the human element and like soul, like we're taking experiences that we get in our life and then shoehorning the same fucking story that's been told 1,000 times. Boy meets girl,
Well-
boy falls in love, boy loses girl, faces demons, wins girl back, yada, 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 right? Like
Yeah.
there's only so many stories that can be told. But the human aspect is taking our weird experiences. Like a lot of my life is like an episode of Seinfeld. The craziest shit happens to me like on a day-to-day basis. Weird ass shit. So I have a lot of like ideas and stuff, but from experiences. And where's AI's experiences?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
Ethan.
yeah.
Which
What-
character would you be from Seinfeld?
Fucking George.
All right.
100% George.
Does your wife know you're macking on all those chicks?
Oh, I don't mac on chicks. It's just like I relate to a lot of shit. Like like some days I've been like, all right, I'm gonna do
No
this.
soup for you.
And I live a kind of a blessed life. I'd like to say I'm blessed, and so like I can maybe take a week where I just do stupid shit. Like I'm gonna do the complete opposite of what I would normally do, and see if this week is better than last week. Like I'm able to do that type of shit. Like, did you remember that episode where George is like, I'm just gonna, if I would say yes to it, I'm gonna say no from now on. If I just said no, I'm gonna say yes. You ever see that episode?
I never watched
Where it's
Seinfeld.
like, so basically, it's
Never?
like whatever his
one or two
feels,
episodes, maybe.
whatever his feels told him to do, he would do the complete opposite, and then his life started soaring in the show. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that for a week or two.
I know a dude who's like that. I tell him all the time, like, listen, he has the worst fucking luck, and I'm convinced. I've known this guy for 20 fucking years. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna turn left, turn fucking right.
There you go.
You just need to do the opposite, because I swear to fucking God,
Yeah.
you think this is a good idea, it always fucking falls on its fucking face for him.
Yep.
I
Ethan,
like the episode where George gets out of the pool
Yeah, the
and he's
shrinkage.
changing. And he's like, the pool was cold.
I didn't have that experience, but I could relate. I had a lot of weird experiences on the road when I was on the road shooting a lot. I'm not going to tell any stories right today for sure.
We love stories.
But
Let's
it's
hear
like
one.
this is. It's
we'll bring it back on for
it's
story time.
It's too public. Like there's a lot of people. Those 12 people, they could really blow my spot up. The 12 listeners, if I told some of my stories,
Yeah.
Like, this is where he lives.
I'm just fucking with you.
This is where he works. Ethan, didn't you have something about the AI thing, the generative AI and stuff? Weren't you telling me something about like how it can eventually it can't do something like?
Oh yeah. So basically, the idea, it's kind of like a theory. So you know how AI, like generative AI for like films and stuff, it takes stuff off the internet and then like uses like the information to like make new stuff, right? The thing is, if AI does end up becoming really, really popular, everybody's going to use it. There's going to be less and less human art, meaning less and less stuff that the AI can be trained off of.
Less soul.
But what happens is eventually,
When it gets to that point, where it'll like eventually like be feeding itself off of AI artwork, and it'll like kind of just slowly cannibalize itself until like every little thing, it'll be all the little imperfections. It will take that and add them into the thing. It'll slowly kind of just.
because
That's what I understand.
it thinks because it doesn't know any better. Because now instead of pulling from real
It's
video or
feeding
pictures,
itself.
it's feeding itself. So that one time you see the weird extra
The
thumb.
imperfection becomes worse.
You ever seen those videos where there's an extra thumb, or like the AI videos that are weird, or someone splits in half and half their body goes in the ceiling?
Yep.
You know what I mean? It'll think that's normal,
Yeah.
and then you'll just see more and more of it.
Yeah.
In the Tom Cruise, is that Tom Cruise thing?
Yeah.
Like where they're fighting. I swear to God, dude, if you look at those guys' arms, they are noodles. There's like no, like when they're punching, it's just like like I swear to God, it's like a little tube. There's like no bone in there. It looks like
That's the thing. It doesn't. It looks
Yeah,
odd. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It does.
Here's a-
It does.
It's like, oh, like yeah, this is normal. Like like you got things that have like tube arms. Like yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Here's another thing: like soulless entities cannot create. They can only mimic, copy, destroy.
Yep.
So AI is clearly doesn't have a soul, right? So what's it doing? It's copying us. It's mimicking us.
Isn't it weird? Like
It's creepy.
it's very creepy.
It's very creepy.
It-
And I think we're just now being exposed to it and like being told the truths of it when we've always been basking in this pool of fake lies and fake humans and
It's all smoke and mirrors.
simulation and it's all smoke and mirrors.
All of it.
It's weird.
It's lovely. Now, like, I don't know. Shit needs to switch.
I just well, so what do you think of this whole Project Bluebeam thing?
Ooh.
You know what Project Bluebeam is, right? With
You're
all the
talking about the fake alien
They've been
invasion.
talking about it, right? They've been talking about it for years, right? So then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, all these people start popping off that I've never heard of before. That are alien guys now, right?
Yeah.
They earned everybody's trust, and now
Their
they're making
assets.
movies. I'm not going to mention any names, but they're making movies. They're doing all the shit. I just watched a documentary.
Tom DeLonge's an interesting one.
But is
Blink 182, dude.
Yeah,
Tom,
I know.
Tom DeLonge. It's like fucking asset, right? He's
Yeah,
an asset.
so like all of a sudden now you got all this weird shit, right? They're talking about they're doing a fucking hologram Ozzy. Did you see that?
Dude, that's wild.
They've been doing that for a minute. I saw Tupac 1 year ago.
I saw that one. I saw Michael Jackson years
That was
ago.
a while ago, yeah.
So now, so what are they doing? So are they truly?
So what are
releasing,
they doing?
Are they really
It's
releasing
true.
information? What part of AI is involved with this? Like I feel like it's all like part of the same little monster that's kind of happening right now. Like, are aliens real or are beings real that are
AI wants to merge with us.
And with all these files that have just been released,
But are they
like,
real?
What are they trying to distract us from?
Dude, the Jeffrey Epstein thing. All these things are like kind of
Being released.
kind of happening right now, and I'm like, the
Are we
AI
being
thing. So you got
distracted from?
AI kind of fucking AI. Oh shit, Jeffrey. It's like Jeffrey Epstein. All the shit. COVID. The world fucking goes to shit, right? And then now AI's out there. Presidents are talking about fucking aliens.
Now
and
new
shit.
virus.
It's all by design.
Dude, it's like fucking.
It's all by
wild.
design. It's not wild. It's all by design. There's no coincidences.
But that's my point. Like,
That's a
is it
fact.
all bullshit?
No such thing
Yeah.
as coincidences.
Is what now? The problem with Project Bluebeam, I think, was they wanted to use it to usher in like the same shit they've been trying to usher in since Hulk Hogan was screaming "New World Order, baby," right? Like
I
they
forgot
want,
he was in that.
Oh
movie.
my God.
right.
The
Like,
all-American
bring that back,
hero.
but, like,
You are all so
that's what
funny
they're
right now.
that's what they're trying to usher in. Like so like we have an alien invasion. They come down. They say, "Hey, we're your creators. Nice to meet you. We split you with this and that. Some of your stories is bullshit. We made them up." And then so right there, you knock down all the Christians. Thanks for coming out. They're in a fucking world of turmoil now.
Now they're all
Right.
so we're
Yep.
wondering where they're going next.
And the atheists are like, whoa. Wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Right. So then in that chaos and order out of chaos, then everybody's looking for leaders. And then
Unfortunately,
you
that's
get
so
one
true.
you get one group that steps up, already pre-planned, and they say, "Hey, we're gonna do this with the aliens, or we're gonna do that, or whatever, and it's gonna be great." And then they get their one world order.
Did you
Their new world order.
did you see something about the releasing there's 4 different kinds of aliens?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
the
there's more than
reptilian,
that.
the reptilians, the grays,
yeah.
the Nordics, and then the
The Greys are just drones.
and the bug ones. The bug ones.
Yeah, the mantids.
Yeah.
The mantids. Yeah.
So like,
There's more than that too.
so I was watching. Did you watch that that movie just came out? It's a documentary, Disclosure. It's what was it? I sent it to you. I said something about it.
I don't remember the name of it.
But yeah, so it's like something about.
I
this-
don't.
But like they're talking about all this shit, and I was watching. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like,
It's the year of disclosure. You're gonna hear a lot more.
but what like so they brought up some thing on there where they're saying that like
He was so close.
age
What'd
of
you say?
disclosure.
It's the year of disclosure.
It's Age of Disclosure.
Age
is
of
the name of the
disclosure.
movie.
Oh, all right.
Age
I
of
didn't
disclosure.
mean to say that, but that's what it was. Yeah.
Yes. So it's like so like one guy was suggesting on there that that these things have been watching us. They actually are on our planet. They said if you went someplace to hide on our planet, where would you go? You wouldn't go to the moon.
You're in the ocean.
We've scanned the fucking moon. Like we know all the surfaces on the moon, but we haven't even done anything with our oceans. Like
None.
yeah, you hide in the ocean. That's where
Yeah.
you would hide because we can't even go into some of those spots, right? And so they're saying like what if like
That's why they're not exploring it.
well it might be because they got threatened to not explore it. It could be, but
We haven't ranted about this before. They've been here before us.
So now, but we've evolved more in the last 80 years than we have in the last our whole existence. What do they say? 15,000 years. It's how long humans have been here. That's what
Yeah, but whatever they say,
academia
it's a
says,
lie.
right? Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
but they're proving like they found structures that are like 30,000 years old and 40,000 years old and shit.
Yeah,
And now
it's-
Antarctica is
the
melting.
math.
Yeah.
The math does not math. A
It
lot of the
does-
shit they taught
nope.
us in school, the math does not math.
I pretty much just use plus and minus. I don't really divide much. I don't use fractions much. as I
That
don't
type
have
of
to.
math is valuable.
I
Yes,
do
that
math
works. That is the
every day
code.
because
That's
I
the code of
cook.
the
I
simulation.
love to bake, so I
One
do math
plus
every day.
1 is 2. Keep it simple.
Dude, your quarters and your halves are important too. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, it's funny. I tell my daughter
But
she
it's
loves
real.
baking. She
Math
loves
is real.
cooking.
E-town.
It's math.
Math is real.
But it's science.
Like if you're gonna
Baking
learn
is
anything,
science.
It's science. Yes,
I know,
chemistry.
I hear you.
Do it. Leave that to the people who do like to do that stuff. And I'll go back to making I'll go back to making costumes and stuff and
Puppets.
Other things. That
Yep. Yeah.
regular people.
Whatever moves you.
'Cause I'm
Yeah.
a regular person and not a weird person.
Pretty wild.
So yeah, the aliens. They've already been here. They've always been here.
Josh,
They're
I thought-
amongst us.
I thought, don't you have anything alien to talk about? You're awful quiet over there.
I'm
He's
just listening.
So sad.
Watch the documentary.
Is he- are
They
you
Live. It's actually a film, but
They live.
yeah, but Carpenter says it's a documentary, and Roddy Piper's in it, and he says, like, before he passed, he's like, "That's not a film; it's a documentary," and you get a lot of shit in that.
Is that the one where he says, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all
You
out
got
of
it.
bubble gum?
You fucking got it. It's got the
Yeah.
most epic fight scene of any fight scene. I mean, it's got to be in cinema. It's like
I
it's
love
like
scene?
fight scenes.
it's like an 8-minute alley.
Who's that dude? What's his name? He plays the president in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
But that's the fight scene, right in the alley.
Yeah, him and Roddy Piper.
Yeah, that's a great
He's just
fight
trying to put sunglasses on him, because if you put the sunglasses on, you see the aliens.
You see the truth.
You see through their disguise.
It's like, be happy, eat McDonald's.
Yeah, you
like
see the subliminal
poison
messages
or something. It says some
Yep.
weird shit.
Yeah, it shows the subliminal messages, and
I don't watch enough TV, I guess. I feel so uneducated about all those documentaries.
Well,
Crazy.
they
that's
live
That's a movie. That's
yeah.
a horror film.
See?
But like,
So uneducated
but
right
like
now.
candidly, the people behind it are like, "Hey, that's a documentary. Like, pay attention to that. There's more truth in that than it's not just to scare you."
Yeah, that's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
I got
What is
nothing
he
for you,
doing?
man. Sorry.
What is he doing?
I'm just reacting.
He's thinking about them wings next door.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know. So many things going on.
Oh, what's the score?
It's not started yet.
Perfect. Starts at 8.
Starts at 8.
Puck drop.
Dude, I'm a hockey fan. Such a hockey fan.
Is that what's happening right now? You guys?
8 o'clock. No, we're just checking. Cause dude, it's
Puck drop will be in 20 minutes.
There's a hockey game tonight?
Yes.
There's a hockey game every night this time of year. Come on, Ethan.
It's getting down to the wire.
Come on, Ethan, get with it.
Come on, bro.
I
Josh
know.
is oddly quiet tonight. He's like not saying
He
anything.
is. We had so much to say before the show started.
I'm scared.
That's what it was.
I know. That's what
Ethan
it is.
told me to shut up because
shut
I was
up and
talking
it-
so much
It
before the
hurts
show
your
started.
feelings.
No, I said you don't talk before the show because you want to get it out on the mic because that's when
Well, I don't want to cut our guest off, and he had a lot of good things to say. So
He has a lot of awesome things to say.
She was tearing Metallica apart
She was.
before we started,
I was
and that's what.
thrown under the bus.
No, you said you wanted to talk about it. I mean, I agree with her. It's just that's
would
what
you-
that's what was missed before we started. That she was a rant on Metallica.
It was a rant on Metallica and musicality itself.
Well, it depends on what Metallica you're talking about. If you're talking about before the Black Album, then I will say no. If you talk about after the Black Album, I'll say yeah. If
What
you're,
I-
if you're
what
gonna
I
be
was-
negative,
what
like
I was
I'm a
bashing-
How do you
I'm a before
how
the
do you
Black
feel
Album.
about what's that dude's name? Dave Mustaine.
I like Dave.
Have you seen? What do you think of his comments on Metallica? Have you seen any of that?
No, does he have a documentary or something like that?
I don't know if he's got a documentary, but in plenty of interviews, he doesn't leave a moment to say that basically a lot of Metallica's hits were his, where he wrote. That's
They
kind
just
of.
his.
And I've heard they stole some shit from other people. Maybe I've heard
that
don't
forever.
fucking quote
They
me
stole
on
the
that,
name. They stole the name.
but- So like, come on, bro. What did we say about soulless things? They
What did we
cannot
say?
create. They can only mimic, copy, destroy.
Seek and destroy.
There you go. And all you know,
I mean,
it writes itself.
when
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, it's just I'm not bashing them. It's just when I got to
You did off the
understand-
air. You did off
I
air.
did. What I did bash is the fact that we all know I'm French, and so music to me was only one orchestra. The guitar, the voice, the band itself is all one sound. So when I learned to understand the language, there's this one song of Metallica that I just used to love, and his lyrics were just too disgusting and atrocious, and it just, I don't know.
What song was it?
I
though?
was like,
Get in my bed, child.
Did you just write that? Did you just go with that?
no, it's
That's what is that one?
It's
It
the one-
ain't my bitch. Yeah.
See, there you go. No,
But-
that's not it.
Yeah, I can't remember
It all
who it was.
depends on what
But
song it was.
when I was younger, we were one of my. I can't remember who. I don't even want to say who it was, anyways. If I did remember, but yeah, that's what they were singing it one day and like, "Get in my bed, child." And I'm like, "The fuck did you just say?
Like,
Like,
did
that
you
is
just
not
say,
the
like-
lyrics, guy."
Yeah.
What song is that? That's a Metallica song?
Yeah, it ain't my bitch. It ain't my bitch.
That's like that's newer Metallica, right?
No, it's what Spaghetti Incident. I think it's on that one.
Wait a minute. Metallica?
Yes.
Metallica has an album called Spaghetti, and that's Guns N' Roses.
Or yeah, sorry, you're right.
way.
But you're right. But it's
I didn't listen to anything
What's
Guns N'
the-
Roses after Appetite for Destruction. In my opinion, Appetite for Destruction is one of the best rock albums ever written. I think it's fucking awesome. And anything beyond that, I was like, eh. Like, I just don't listen to it. I love Appetite for Destruction.
Falls generic.
And Metallica, all the way up until the Black Album. I remember when the Black Album came out, I was so excited. I grabbed it, I go, what the fuck is this garbage? I was so
Generic
goddamn
happened.
mad. And I just, now I go back.
It was commercial.
After they
That's
loaded.
what you were mad about. When,
yeah,
it went
commercial happened.
Once then they did load, I was like, "What the fuck is it?" Then they reloaded. I was like, "When the fuck are they gonna unload?" Because this shit sucks. And like,
they should just
and
go
then
on-
just from that point on,
It was like the record kept
was
on
on load.
spinning the same.
Ugh,
it was on load.
I don't know
It's
any
called
songs
"Ain't
off
My
it.
Bitch" on load.
They
So-
should just go on tour with you two.
dude. They're still
Yes.
they're one of the biggest
Fuck.
fucking
Just so
bands.
I'd know, like, all right, where are they playing? We're not going to that city tonight.
my
wherever,
God.
wherever that show's happening.
There is a cool show coming up. Down and Helmet are playing at the. It's in Montreal. It's the Metallist.
The Bell
The
Center.
Metallist or whatever. It's
Oh,
a
the
small-
Metropolis.
I like
I
the
think it's called the
Metropolis.
Metallist or something like that.
It's the Metropolis.
Metropolis.
I like
was
that.
just
It's a
at
small
an
venue.
awesome concert in Liverpool, Lorna Shore. It was great. It was
Liverpool, yeah.
fantastic. I'm a metalhead. So that's what it led to bashing Metallica. Because who is it that said they didn't like heavy metal that much?
I don't like
You-
heavy
I don't.
metal.
I'm not. I
Yes.
don't either.
I just don't care that I don't hear the words
I want to see the Strokes.
because that's how it was.
I play in a band for over 20 years.
That's not very loud.
And we're pretty loud. And like loud music just pisses me off. Like if I go to concerts, even like I used to like
They
Puddle of
make
Mud.
plugs for that.
I used to like Puddle of Mud, and then my brother bought me tickets. We went, and I'm like halfway through it, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill someone. I don't like big crowds. I don't like loud music.
Just put a plug in. Dude, you don't like a mosh pit? There's a,
But
I
it's
used to have a
different when you're
bruised
standing
knuckle.
in front of the crowd. When you're
That's
in front of the
right.
crowd, it can be as big as you want, and you're not actually in it. Like nobody's. And if they do crowd on you, you're just like, fuck off me. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
that's what's fun
It's a lot
about
different.
a heavy concert is that you're literally in a pit. So
Yeah, I don't want
you
that.
push each other, bodies are flying, elbows. It's just the best.
Yeah, I love it.
I punched so many people, ripped so much
Oh,
hair.
she's one of those people. Never
snapped
mind.
some- it was awesome.
She's in there punching. We did that. We used to play shows.
It's
in high school.
involuntary. What it's supposed to do, you have that foot coming at your face. You're pushing, you're elbowing somebody. You're being tossed. You're in a pit.
We
Live the
played a show
experience. Fucking get out.
when I was in high school, and we were in this punk band, and like we were playing, and it's at this dude's house, and it was probably 50 people crammed in this little garage, and everybody
Nice.
going out. And one of our buddies just got back from the Marines, and he
Circle
comes
going.
in, and he just starts fucking. There's video of it, like everybody's moshing, he's just like in the middle going wham.
Oh no, those
just
are
dropping
trash.
people.
What the fuck are you
That's a
doing, dude?
trasher. That's,
I'm like, what the fuck? And like he's in the metal and pits and stuff, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Start throwing hands.
Yeah, just started fighting.
some
Like
surfers are like that. They come at you, they're flying on the top, and they're surfing, and they're trying to hit Cyrus. Picked one up and dropped him on the ground. Like, don't punch at people. Don't kick. If you're gonna serve the crowd, serve the crowd. Enjoy your time. Get touched.
just pull your
Don't come
penis out
punching
and
at people.
just-
Let's just get grabbed by 1,000 people everywhere. Get pushed.
You
I
ever
don't
looked
know.
into anger management?
I used to
Huh?
know.
Do you have anger?
I
Do you wrestle
have
with
it.
anger?
We used
I have
to
many
You
issues.
wrestle
but
with the emotion of anger.
about 25 years ago. I
I
knew
go to
this chick.
concerts.
I knew this chick. She was deaf, and she would always want to go to metal shows.
Mm-hmm.
And she loved music. We loved metal. She would always come to see my band play. We'd play at Planet 505 or the Lost Horizon. And they have an awesome PA system there. And I said why metal? I said what's I said she was born deaf. She can't hear a fucking thing. And she's like, it's the vibration.
The
vibration
She's like,
moves.
but she would just go fucking nuts. And I thought it was the coolest thing. She loved it, dude. Like, loved it. And I was like, I totally get
The
it.
vibration
I
is
never,
everything.
but I didn't really ever take that in consideration. You know what I mean? Like, until I started
all
going
about
to
frequency.
shows. And then I'd be hanging out. Like, I just went and saw like Lamb of God and Mastodon about a year or so ago. And it's just so fucking loud. And I put my earplugs in, and some people are like, oh, I don't want to destroy my ears. I'm like, I can't. I need my earplugs in. I think it sounds better with earplugs in. I've been playing with earplugs for 25 years, and I can hear everything so clean, but
I think it sounds better with your phones, the noise canceling ones, and you can't hear it.
Oh, dude, the vibration, though, the way it sounds, I don't know. It just sounds fucking badass. Like, and that thump on your chest.
Everything,
Just-
dude.
it's just
I'm
like-
ready to go.
Yeah, that's why I want.
Anytime.
I always said that. I'm like, if I have to get into a fight, just give me a fucking Walkman and some duct tape.
Yes.
Tape it on my head, and I'm good to go.
This
It's
is
like, it just
Odin.
amps me up
It's
so much.
literally
Like, and I
like-
love lifting weights to metal.
Gives me
It's
fucking
like,
anxiety. I
Oh, dude.
can't stand that frequency. It's
Oh, I love
music
it.
manipulates your frequency.
It does.
So
it's
you
all
gotta
about
like that shit.
vibration.
if you get the right
Yes.
music, it feels good. It feels nice.
That's
doesn't it?
right.
Yeah.
It
well, I
does.
listen to music for different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, me
To,
too.
to beat
For
people up.
different moves.
I don't
No.
beat anybody up. I don't
No,
even fight. He's the
no.
fighter.
Dude, you should see my playlist.
I'm a lover. That's why I
go
listen
from-
to mellower
I have
music.
such a weird. I loved all style of music except for country. Ugh,
Yeah, can't do country.
can't
Yeah.
do country,
Yeah,
but
nope.
everything else, I'm good.
I will listen to Will Smith though.
Fucking Will
We
Smith.
talk about.
I've never
Not the
met
newer-
Will Smith. I've
not
never
the
met
newer
Will Smith.
stuff.
That
Like-
was a complete
He's
joke.
nice. It seems like a nice guy.
I like
He likes slapping people.
I like the old stuff, like
You know, it's bullshit, right?
what is
Like
it?
that's a show. That's
Fresh
not real.
Prince.
Oh,
yeah,
boy, we're
Fresh
back
Prince.
to that.
I grew up on that.
Yeah,
see,
I've
that's
watched
what-
Fresh
I think I
Prince.
could
Yep.
beat Mike Tyson. It's, you
But
know.
maybe that's a nostalgia thing though too.
I never
Yeah.
watched Friends.
I don't know.
I never
Nope.
watched. I never watched.
I did watch Friends,
Seinfeld,
but not Fresh
I never
Prince.
watched 30 Rock. Where was that? That was a big show, right? Something like that. Then there was another one that was a big one that fucking with all the nerds.
Big Bang Theory.
Big
Never
Bang,
watched that.
Me
You
neither.
never watched Big Bang? That's
Never
pretty good.
the Grey's Anatomy things. Nope. I want nothing to
Television
do with
Never
stuff.
that.
saw that.
You know what I did watch?
Scrubs. No.
I'd go to my parents' house sometimes in the afternoon, and they'd be watching like, what's the soap opera with Victor?
Fucking Young and the Chestless.
I'd sit there. I'd be,
Young and the
I'd be talking to my parents. Like,
Come
hey,
on,
so,
bro.
I'd be
Victor Newman's still going.
Victor Newman. I'd be like,
You know how many times he's died?
I'd be there hanging out. I'm like, hey, so what's going on? And like I'm watching. Then I get sucked in. I'm watching this weird.
That's so
It's
good.
the weird
Brad.
acting, right? And then it ends. I'm like, what the fuck happened to Victor? Is he gonna kill the person or is he
no.
not?
Oh, yeah.
So then I'm like, I gotta go back the next day and I gotta watch. It just ropes you in every fucking day.
That's it.
You don't even have to
tangles
watch it.
you
I've
in.
watched more of that than any of those shows combined.
Anybody that watched it, you don't have to. You haven't had to watch it in decades. Just say, "What's Victor up to?" And they got the fucking story. Like
He
he's
died.
still in it.
He's dying.
He's died
He's
15
fighting.
times.
He's rich. He's broke.
He's married. What's her name?
I don't know.
Is he still in it? The
Nikki,
show?
Vicky, what was her,
Victoria?
I don't
whatever
even
her name
know.
was. He's
The
I'm
married
blonde
just
her
gonna
chick?
like
throw
15
Victoria
times.
The
out
blonde
there.
chick.
She was lost at sea. She was. I mean, I grew up on babies.
Isn't that Gilligan Island?
Yeah,
Dude,
same thing. Price is Right. I grew up on Price is Right.
Price is Right.
The
Skipping
Young and the
school, Price is
Chestless.
Right.
Yep.
Well, we used to have HBO, so if I stayed home sick, it was HBO. That's where I discovered like The Last Dragon. You ever watch The Last Dragon?
I think so.
It's got Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah,
Bruce
yeah,
Leroy.
yeah.
I love that movie.
Yep.
Had all those 80s rockers or 80s pop stars in it and stuff, and they're all fighting and shit. Had the Shona. Remember that? You remember Shona?
Yep.
Dude, that shit was awesome. I watched. The reason I wanted to get into tattoos and get tattoos was because of I think it was Eddie Murphy, and I think it was 48 Hours. I can't remember what movie it was.
That's a good
And he
flick.
had this bad guy he's always chasing on, this biker dude. He had a teardrop tattoo, and he had like one tattoo on his arm. I was like, that is so fucking cool. I was like,
You still don't have a teardrop.
I don't want a teardrop.
Bro.
That means something, okay? And that ain't me, bro.
Okay, bro.
He
Just
ain't
making
about
sure.
that life.
But yeah, that's what got me into it, man. I was like, I saw that shit and like Ice Pirates. You ever watch Ice Pirates? Ice Pirates.
Ice Pirates? No.
Nope.
Ice
What kind of pirates?
No.
Ice Pirates.
Nope.
Don't even know what
Oh
that is.
my
Dude, I'm
god, you got to
sorry.
watch Ice Pirates. Anybody listening, you want to watch a good comedy movie? Ice Pirates. They're in
Ice
space.
Pirates.
There's no water, and they're chasing down a spaceship that's full of ice so they can bring it back. to where they need
Waterworld
to
was
be.
good.
Waterworld was good, and people
Yep.
didn't like it back in the day.
I like it. I like that. Postman. Those are his two best movies, in my opinion.
I thought The Bodyguard was great. I mean,
That's true.
I'm just
Bodyguard's
kidding. I
good,
never
too.
watched it.
I like The
I never
Bodyguard.
watched.
So.
Joking.
But
Blasphemy.
some of those movies, like my mom loved, and she watched them so many times. And like, if you wanted to watch TV, that's what you had to watch. So Like The Bodyguard is one of them. I still like that movie.
Can you sing for
Dirty
us?
Dancing. Like that's
Dirty
a great
Dancing.
movie.
I know every step of that dance. I even taught that for a couple that got married. It was their wedding dance because I'm a dance choreographer.
I own
do
the
that for
soundtrack.
wedding. And I taught them how to do the dance, and they nailed it.
Nice.
They were so good.
You ever seen the commercial where the guys like they're acting out that scene in the kitchen? They're like putting their food on the table, and he's got a kind of a bigger wife, and they're acting it out, and he keeps turning around, and he'll sing Patrick Swayze's part, and then she sings the other part, and then it get like just before the jump scene, they're like nah. And then he turns around and he's like, fuck it. And he turns around and she runs and he picks her up and slams her through the fucking kitchen table. He's like, come in a little too hot.
I did not watch that. Sounds funny.
It's
though.
hilarious.
I'd watch it.
Sometimes I get more entertainment out of commercials.
Yeah, pretty good.
There was a commercial like that with it was a Frito-Lay's
The
commercial.
Doritos. Was it the Timmy and the spaceship?
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
That
was
was
a
his
good
best.
one.
He gets in the spaceship and he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, and he's shaking it or whatever. You know, I was talking about one. There was a Fritos one where like the dude was like following this guy around. He's like, he kept waiting for him to prep it. And he's pouring all the shit in there and stuff, and like all the dips and stuff. And he's following him around. And he's like waiting. And every time the guy looked behind me, like he'd look away, and then he'd start.
He follows.
He's
with
kind
the
of
dip.
waiting, and then he brings out. Okay, here's chips. Like, oh. Look, he's
Or
like
this-
he
yeah.
stumbled upon it. Shit. That I wanted to hire that guy to play in Elvis at one point. I wanted him to play Elvis. I couldn't find him. It was the only thing I ever seen him. He was in that commercial. I was like, I talked to my lawyer and I was like, hey, dude, I'm like, how do
Let's
I
find
find
this
people?
guy.
So you can find him in a commercial database and stuff. But I couldn't find him. I couldn't find the commercial. Then I found the commercial and had no information on it. I was
He's
like,
probably just randomly on. He's probably a worker on set, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to.
dude, he would have been
Yeah.
awesome.
We need someone to do this part."
He would have been awesome as Elvis. Like he would have. I didn't want to be Elvis. He would have been.
I
awesome.
like you as Elvis.
Well, I want to do more.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're at
It's
that,
hockey time.
We're at that point. The game's
puck's
starting in
gonna
a few
drop.
minutes, and he
Probably
wants to see
3
the
or 4
game.
minutes, it's
You watch
gonna
hockey
drop.
too?
I do, but my team's been out for a while, so
Gotta
like
cheer for.
was never in
You gotta
it.
cheer for Montreal.
But that's when it's fun to watch because you don't have anything invested in it, so you just watch and enjoy.
and enjoy.
That's why I
the
like when
fight.
I don't mind after my team's out because then it's just
anger management.
I can enjoy
again.
it and I can root for the people I want to root for.
I went to one hockey game that was professional. Did I tell you this before? I went to Game 3 of the what's the team that you like?
The Canadians.
The Canadians versus the Penguins, right? Is that
Yeah.
a big rivalry?
That's my team.
I went to Game 3 of that, and I videotaped it, and it was like the fucking Super Bowl. It was like,
yeah.
they're going, rah. So I was like, isn't this
Nothing-
awesome? Like, this is my first game. I go, this is your first game? I'm like, yeah. They go, this is one hell of a game
Yes.
for your first game. I was like, I could not believe the arena. I had these little towels, everybody's shaking shit.
Oh,
They had the
People
yeah.
are
best that, yeah.
losing their fucking mind.
It's crazy. There is fans of sports, and then people have got to experience hockey fans in Montreal, the Bell Center. Right now,
That's where I
the
went.
streets
Well, the
are
playoffs.
filled. Everything is red everywhere. The crowd, it moves. If people are fans of hockey, go to Montreal just to experience the Habs fan. This crowd is just... It's crazy.
The playoffs are different in hockey. Like you go to a
It
regular
is.
season game and
It's always wild.
It's good.
It's
It's
Montreal.
fun, but playoffs are crazy.
is that what it was?
Everything is
Game
close.
3 playoffs?
That's
Is that
playoffs.
what-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's game
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I saw him at Game 3, and that was like a big deal. Everybody said that was a big deal because it was like the middle of the road or something like that. Was there 5 games or something like that?
And every playoff game's big. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
every one of
All I
them.
know that I could not believe
First
how
to 4.
They-
it was like the big like the. I never went to a sporting
Well,
event.
it must have been an
That was intense.
earlier round, like best of 5. What the first 2 rounds are best of 5?
They're all best of 7.
7.
They're all 7 now.
It's
They're
all
all
7.
I thought
The first to 4. The first that make it to 4 win.
All right.
Yeah.
For some
every
reason I was
series.
thinking they were best of 5 the first round.
You got to win 16.
That's how baseball is. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Basketball too. The Knicks are in the finals.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's got to be a minute since that, huh?
Since
there in a minute.
99.
Okay.
So sporty for you. That's how we end this. Your favorite.
How many?
Sports.
How
You're gonna
many?
change the show to sports and tattoos.
So how do they get like a whole bunch of Knicks just play like a bunch of guys named Nick and this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
And
It's,
the
really,
next-
it's
I'm gonna
really
start a team called the Ethans.
they have it. They're not
Yeah.
good very
Yeah.
often because it's hard to
They're
find.
popular.
It's hard to find Knicks that start their name with a K.
Yep.
So that's why they're usually not that good.
They're the Knicks.
I was just gonna say the Knicks.
So yeah, I haven't been into NBA since Michael Jordan, but I like college basketball and I like Carmelo Anthony. So when he was in the NBA, I followed him around wherever he went, and then he went to the Knicks. While I have a 28-year-old son, and he was a lot younger then, so he fell in love with the Knicks.
Yep.
So I didn't watch basketball for quite a while after either, but the Knicks would keep making the playoffs, and my son's like, you got to watch them. So I was like, fine, I'll watch them just for you.
Yep.
And I turned on, I'm like, oh, it's actually
They're doing-
kind of fun again. Just the playoffs. So I watched like maybe 1 or 2 regular season games, but playoffs come and I'm watching it.
I saw Carmelo Anthony at Syracuse a bunch of times because we used to get free
I love
tickets.
Carmelo Anthony.
Matt
used to
had
get-
him in his taxi, bring him to Syracuse.
We used to get free tickets because I used to work with people with disabilities, and part of my job was I went to like WWE shows and
Those are the
SU
best.
basketball games. I didn't go to any football games, but basketball games, and it was during the time when Carmelo Anthony was there, and so we used to go downtown all the time and go to the bars, and he'd be there hanging out and stuff, and he was like,
That's
I
sweet.
had this doctor who went to Syracuse, and he's alum. He's got season tickets, and he used to give me tickets all the time, and I'd take my kids. So we've been to like a ton of games there, but there was one in particular where it was like Syracuse wasn't having a very good season, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I'm not going to the game. Do you want these tickets?" And I was like, "No, I'm not driving out to
Nah.
Syracuse, right? Like, nah, just whatever." And then like 20 minutes goes by or whatever, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, it was against Duke. So I'm like, my kids are going to kill me if they find out
You
that I could have
passed
went to
this
this
up.
and they beat them somehow, right? But I'm like, there's no chance they're going to beat Duke. But if it happens and I gave these tickets up, my kids are going to kill me. So I call him back, and he's like, yeah, come get them. I go down to get them. We drive out to Syracuse.
For
and it
the
was
win.
the game. I can't remember what their point guard's name is. I think it was Johnny something, but he hits a 3-pointer at the buzzer to beat Duke, and that place went fucking nuts. And I'm like, man, that was a good last second
That's why you
decision.
called back.
Yeah.
and you didn't bring the kids?
No, they were there,
They were there.
Oh, you should have left them the home.
right? It was so great. Like all the fans followed Duke out to the bus. They were all like, overrated. Like it was
awesome.
crazy. Party went on forever.
Crowd
That was
goes
awesome.
wild.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, guys, I think that's it. Josh, you have no joke for today, huh?
I was gonna let Renee do it. She wanted to do that joke.
I don't have a
Let's-
joke.
Okay, tell us
Yeah,
a joke,
the,
Renee.
I
the-
don't have. No, I
this one.
don't have a joke.
You're not
No,
gonna tell
But
that
come on,
one?
Renee.
I'm
we're
not
waiting.
doing this.
Just do it in French.
I hate you. Gosh, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That was
doing
way
this.
better than any joke that Josh has brought to the
Wasn't it
table
good?
recently. He
You're
had a couple
welcome.
good ones in the beginning, and that's it. Oh, shit.
All right, there's this
We-
blonde, and she's walking down the riverbank. She's walking for a while, and all of a sudden she sees another blonde on the other side. And she goes, hey. She's like, hi. And she says, oh, how do you get to the other side? And the other blonde says, you stupid bitch, you're on the other side.
That was a good one. I like that.
That was a good one.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming, John Sovie.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Josh, good joke. Renee,
That's good
good
to
to
have
see
you.
you.
Good to see you guys.
And we'll see you next Tuesday.
see you next.
See ya. Peace.
Peace.